Hello and welcome back to Badge Hunter. So today, not actually doing refighting friends much like I did just a little earlier. I'm actually going to do the brief start of Chapter 6, do a badge hunt, and then probably end before doing the second badge hunt. It's like, since Make a Wish probably won't take a lot of time, and I can at least do that, then go over, do all the train mystery or whatnot, and then it's like at the station, just not even explore it at all, and then save outside, whatnot. What did you just say? Repeat that. No lie? I would get turned into confetti, man. Don't screw this up. I will, because that, you know, that's just what you need to do as a protagonist. Screw up every little thing possible. Nice little boom going on outside. Anyways, this chapter, it's a high chance I kind of just like not really paying attention to this chapter. It's a train mystery with a little intermission and a boss fight, and then the dark boots. I know I didn't have it on my wheel, but probably I will go and do the dark, fight the dark builds with super POP. How could you say that? What are these? These are some strange pet names. Oh, rip, dude. Okay, three for food-related pet names. Go. Is this voice getting lower? Yes, it was. Okay. It says it's Silly Billy. You didn't have to say it 100 times. Oh, another one. Another food-related pet name. So, I don't know if I said anything about this or not. I might have, but I might have not. But I've decided that... See, I don't remember if I said anything about this, really. It's like I might have, and I might just be remembering that I said this. When I was saying that I was not allowed to hunt in the pit until after, during post game. But when it gets to that point, I can only hunt there. I think I said this before, but I don't remember if I did. So I'm reinstating that. I probably should write this down. I am not going to write this down, and hopefully I remember. No, I don't need to go to the port. The pipe works just fine. But it essentially no. When that comes to fruition, it's just going to be endless attempts of the pit until I get every badge. So I'm at least getting the easy. I'm mostly getting the easy ones out of the way. It seems like, and all the harder ones are going to just be in there. Which will be a joy. So what I would say, but I also have some of the harder ones. I was really planning on getting Mari's Flower Saber from the Mazy Daisies, but then, you know, I went ahead and got it just out of the blue when I was trying to get charge pay, which is sad. It's very sad that I got it when I was trying to get charge pay. Doesn't matter because now I could just, for regular charge, I can, or something of the sort. Or I could still just try to get a badge from them. I don't know why it's like, I understand it was because he was sick, but him laying down like that is just like Mario going to sleep, honestly. He's going to retire. Oh no. Yeah, spring chicken. Another I know that's a phrase, but it is going to sound very weird. Another food pet name. Done another favor. I have not. These two idiots promised me a ticket of train. You had me worry for a second. How many you want? I only need one. My pointers count as my luggage, I guess. Now I've retired, I'm going to leave. Most proper retirement and just be like, I'm out. Peace. Another food related pet name? Huh? Underboss. That's an amazing title. I'm pretty sure the boss just kind of walks down into the parlor. Wee. Oh no. They heard. Oh no. They're gonna. No, that one heard. Whatever. This is finally where I deal with you and this stupid traitor, but no. I just beat you up, beat you to partially heights. Good luck with that. Yeah, well, I would, but I need to hunt something first. I need to go hunt my Mega Rush. So, since I had to get Mega Rush, I had to fight these guys. Which it won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. So it's like I had to get Mega Rush, but I also have the chance of getting a Hammer Throw, which would be kind of nice. You know him, he throws hammers. So he can hold Mega Rush and Mega Rush P. And has the random drop of Mega Rush, the per usual. And yeah, that's really it. It's like I might walk around the underground to find the best encounter of them. Or, you know, just fight all three and see which one I can get stuff to drop, but I'm not actually going to do that. Just see if that one thing is Mega Rush. Which I could reliably use for Mario, but I'm not gonna worry about reliably using that for Mario. I know this one too, Gorilla. I need to check. That might be an interesting hunted attempt. I don't know what that is. To see if any if an enemy comes along with or brings in another, if they can hold a item or a badge. Because if they can, that'd be kind of funny to attempt to see. Jeez, just hiding everything. Oh, that was also. Oh no. I don't know if the reinforcements count for the drop tables and whatnot. Yeah. When my flute decided to show up, he thought about jumping to the place he's not supposed to. Oh, he's still thinking about it. He's still thinking about it. I don't want to do that. Well, I guess about just this room is probably the best area for me to hunt. It's not that bad for resetting encounters, but I might just soft reset for these so I don't over level. I guess I would just boom. Boom. I could just fight these two until my Mega Rush drops. Then we actually continue. You want boom as well? Exact damage. Yep, that's probably what I'm just going to do for the rest of the time, so... Does that say 5? It does. Hopefully this hunt doesn't take long. Wrong partner. Didn't save with a bomb. Well, I guess I don't need to hunt that super pure later. Just like how some of the unlock hunts are, there's not really a good singular place to hunt multiple of these. I've just been trying to do the fights where a hammer bro is present. Let's shut the outside again. But yeah, now I don't need to worry about getting super peel from the dark biz. I suppose it wouldn't hurt fighting some of them. Who knows, maybe I can, you know. Maybe I can be lucky enough and get either another super appeal or money. What's going on? Hello? Huh? That's hold on a second. I mean, both of them were 0.6% with base, but I think I have both my item hogs on. That's weird. I've never had badges like one right after the other for non-hold badges. Wow. You know what? Let's keep that streak going. Let me go get Fire Drive from the Koopa Patrol. If I do, I am officially cheating somehow. Hey, look, Mega! I could end it right here, right now, by stealing that. But it has to drop. If it drops, then this would be the shortest hunt I've ever done. Other than the stealing hunt. Well. There we go. I guess this hunt's done. Man, just out of nowhere, just give me 3. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. It means I don't need to get super pure for partner now, which is very preferable. I'm happy to get Hammer Throw. It's like the better piercing blow, you know? Because it ignores defense and it can hit anything. Well, do I try for 2 more counters? I think I will. Listen. At 38 minutes for a hunt. Actually, even less because there was a time where I kind of just had to walk away and bother my cat. Listen, give me another Hammer Throw. I did flip. Alright. Yeah, that's the thing about Hammer Throw. It does fixed damage based on your hammer, I think. I think I have 1 power rush on. No, I had 2. Maybe it might do fixed damage to 2. No. No, those things just have defense. That's why. That's something I can look at, but I will be fine with taking Hammer Throw. Because when I have to get Piercing Blow from the Spiky Pear Buzz years later, I can use it on them and make my hunt like kind of quick. Anyways, that was a nice quick 1-2 adventure of surprise 3 badges. One that I kind of wanted to get when I was actually required to get, and one that I didn't really want to hunt for. Easiest hunt of my life. So as much as I want to just start the train right away, I need a I need to do something first. So there's a flippable panel over here. Bleh. And you can clip out of bounds for this one, but that's not the best part of it. It's not really a glitch. Well, it is, but it does a sequence break the game. I used to be able to do this kind of well. Used to have it very down to the point of what I had to do, but you had to not do that. And when you go on the ground, you have to immediately flutter. And I know how long I'm going to take, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. Very precise what you need to do. You get on the rail tracks. Like that. So right now I'm underneath the train. I can keep going right to go above the train. Well, you can get above the train, but since it's tied to the cutscene of you talking to the toad and he's letting you in, there's no loading zone underneath it, so you can't really like, you know, just skip right in here after you have tube, because you do need tube to get down here over here. But get to a certain point over here, you walk forward, and I think you use coops, I think. Yep. So now I'm up. I'm up. Oh, never mind. I wasn't trapped behind him. Oh well. I'm not going to do extreme trying to get into the door. I've gotten to the train once before, but there's like no loading zone in there, I think. I have. When I saw that you could do that, I was like, trying it with all my might. But it's neither here or there of me actually doing that and attempt to do weird, funny stuff with it. Anyways, train. Pretty darn nice. See, the train chapter is pretty alright. Some people think it's boring because, you know, it's essentially just a mystery episode where you don't really do anything. But to me, it's an alright chapter. But since I'm not really going to be paying attention much to this, okay, fine. I had to change that. I'm somewhat going to be paying attention to this because that's what I always do on this chapter. Cheap is my first language. But I've been thinking about badges. I know that's not surprising. It never should be. And I wasn't thinking about the badges in this game. I was just thinking, it's like, I know this has been a thing that was always brought up a lot, where it's like, if they release another game like this that's a somewhat proper-ish Paper Mario, like the original or the 64, or the original or the 64, no, the original or TTYD. And people are like, oh, I want to see this, that, whatnot. I, for one, would very much enjoy the different types of badges. I don't think I need it. I might have to talk to this guy. And I was just thinking, it's like, they could add some interesting S badges. I was thinking about that there's not really a lot of field type badges in this game, like badges that give some sort of effect when you're just walking around. I mean, you have in the original game you have I Spy, which allows you to find treasures. Woohoo. And also Speedy Spin and the Confusion Spin. I was thinking, as like, if they want to do more badge effect items, they could do like a heart or a flower walker, where after a certain amount of steps of some sort, you can gain up 1 HP, 1 FP or so. Which may and may not be able to stack, pretty much. If it's stacked, and who knows, it might have healed 2 HP, or it might reduce the time it requires to amount of steps. I also was thinking, it's like, there's some attack badges they can do. In this game, there's Power Jump, which kinda gets outclassed in most situations by the ground pound and the spring jump. And also kind of gets outclassed by some of the other jumps, really. But it's like, it's alright badge. I did enjoy Mega Jump, but I know it's like, I also know that they're not really going to do something like a Power Jump that doubles your current jump attack. That's the same with Hammer. Yes, that would be kind of broken if you were to do it with Power Rush, but there is a lot of cases where you could well, it's like there's a lot of cases where, well, not really a lot of cases. If they were to do something like that, they could have a limit, like a limit or a nullification of certain badges. Like in this game, there's something like that. Not really nullification of badges, but it's like if you have Hammerman, you can't use jumps. But it'd be like if you have this badge equipped, then power rushes do not affect. It's kind of like a static damage ability. They have some static damage abilities that only increase when you have multiple copies. Like Quake Hammer. Quake Hammer, I think, only does 2 damage. But if you have multiple, it does more damage. Then there's it'd be kind of interesting if, you know, Mario was given the option to buff his partners. Like, there's already the times of where the partners can give Mario certain buffs, like increasing Mario's dodge rate or increases his damage. Could give him a badge where he could essentially just do something and buff one of his teammates. It'd be a little interesting. What else? Then I also thought about a potential danger badge. In this game, there's really power increaser in peril, dodge percent, and damage reduction. Honestly, those are the really main ones you can really only do in peril. But you could do a danger only recovery move as a badge to get out of said danger. Or, you know, they could have brought out a badge that is a that alters the danger and peril areas. So I don't remember what. Yeah. Like in this game, danger only starts at 5 HP and peril only starts at 1 HP. It wouldn't really make too much sense to have it to a badge where it scales differently with how much HP you have. See, it's like that one wouldn't really work because then it would allow people to just do peril strats easier with less risk. And so if that badge ever came to fruition, it would probably be a, if you have this on, then you can only use up to a set amount of these types of badges. Then Oh shucks. Huh? Was I supposed to get a piece of paper? But I'm trying to think of what else to go here. It's like there's a few there was one danger badge I was thinking of. I don't need to come back in here. Where it was essentially what you have it's like it makes the danger badges riskier. Essentially, it may or may not increase the power of the danger badges, but it limits your use of the evasion or defense badges. He wants a Game Boy Advance. He already has one. So, it would essentially... Do I need to talk to him again? Sure. I don't have a piece of... I've already talked to the guy. But it was a danger badge that you, like I said, couldn't. It's like it would increase the effects of the powder stuff, but it would make it so that you can't either limit your dodge and damage reduction, or say you can't have these, and probably have along the lines of you have to super guard if you want to live. Pretty much making it a you have to beat the enemy right now or have some way to evade without some of these badges. There we go. To get an effect out of it. And you know, it's like, I know if you're pretty good at the game, you would be able to do that no problem. But I myself am not pretty good in the game. Well, I might be pretty good at the game, but that's neither here or there, or even if I even, and I don't even know what the level of good is for this game. But people that can super guard literally everything in the game and have no trouble with it, this badge be like a very easy damage increasing badge. There's other things like, you know, we have power bounce, clearly we can take a note from the I think Star, where you get a the multi-hit hammer. Could have one of those badges. I think I just go pass out, right? Right? Is that just what I'm supposed to do at nighttime and get this? No. And then, you know, there's also like more element-esque badges. Like, give us more element-esque enemies where you have badges that do more damage to those enemies. Like, you know. Like, you know. There's only like 3 fire enemies in the game. And all of them are just, it's essentially just a recolor of the same enemy. In the first game, it had like quite a few fire enemies, a boss, a shy guy, the embers, or just particularly the lava bubble. Maybe that was it. But they can have some more element-esque enemies, so that we can actually get a use of using element attack badges to do more damage to them. I know this is a little bit, slightly a little bit more complicated, but you know. You play Pokemon, it's not complicated. Let's see. But then there's also like the different statuses. Could just allow you, could just give Mario the different attack variant of variant for statuses. Like you have head rattle, but you can change it to like something even worse called a brain damage for you to stomp. You do some other things like, you know, this logo in the game. Give a badge that just make you run faster. Make it stack with Yoshi. Or stack with your movement partner. There's a lot of things they could do to add just some variety. But, you know, clearly they're not going to do another one of these. I mean, why would they? Paper Mario is their discovery-esque game. See what stuff works, what stuff doesn't work. I would like to see what's in it. Oh, I'm not going to show you what's in it. Like, it's like they've realized that the players of these games, of Mario games, kind of like RPG elements. reason why the Mario and Luigi games kind of popped off. Super Mario RPG popped off. Reason why the first and this one, the first Paper Mario game and this one did. Okay. And then, you know, they decided to try out different stuff. They attempted Sticker Starter, which was alright. Kind of understand the reason why people don't like it, but it's not that bad of a game. Color Splash, which is just essentially an upgraded Sticker Starter. There's a little crossover with Mario and Luigi for Paper Jam, which is also alright. And then Origami King. A lot of people didn't really care for the battle system of Origami King, but it was definitely a step up from Color Express and Sticker Starter. Well, no, I'm just going to use it. Mario has full HP. Just get rid of that from my inventory. What else, really? But I don't know. It's like, I clearly do have some ideas of what a potential badge we can get. A potential badge that would be kind of cool to see if they do another one of these. But since I just said that they are essentially Paper Mario right now, it's just them seeing different ideas and how it's working out or not. I kind of doubt for that for them to come back to this. It's like, I can see them doing a remake or remaster of the original Paper Mario. I know some people want a remake or remaster of Super Paper Mario. Because, you know, with the Switch remake of this game, it kind of just threw a lot of things that they can do back on the table. So if anything, it's like people didn't really like the puzzle aspect of Origami King, but it's like pretty much after Thousand Year Door, well, Super Paper Mario, all the games had a puzzle-like element to the battles. So I could see it still being in play if they make another new game. How would they? I have no idea, but it's like, because of that, I can't really see them making another one of the original TTYD games. Find a paper, but does he not show up yet? I guess not. I mean, you could add a puzzle-like element to this. It would just have to, you know, go back to when I was talking about elemental-like badges. If they do a puzzle element stuff, you would have to be like, at a certain point in the battle, you have to use this badge or this item that does this certain type of element to progress. Or instead do something like this boss is immortal, like, you know, I was going to say Grubba, but I don't think it's Grubba. Whoever it is in the first game, the chapter 3 boss. But instead of, you know, going to its heart, beating up the heart and making it go back to its body, you would have to find a way in battle to stop him, to remove his immortality or something like that. I mean, technically that's already has happened in Origami King. Technically. It's like against Rubber Band, the Rubber Band boss, and I guess the Phoenix. That's really the only way I can see them doing. Okay, I swore I just walked back here. Am I dumb? Also, in case you don't know, it's kind of hard to just ignore this entire chapter. Just skip over some things. Oh wait, that's why. I'm supposed to come here, that's why. Won't be catching me that easy. I know you jump patterns. So this was a man on love. my most rudimentary deductions. You know, I haven't been thinking of this, but I am now. That the badge hunt at the start wasn't long, but probably am still just going to end it over here anyways. Do I want to go outside? No. Outside is danger. I'll turn these in, but if it's an item, then I'm just gonna... I don't know. Nicest old mustache, overall. Yeah. Man. It's outright calling Mario out for some of these things, you know? You never call a person old, even if they look old, unless they're alright with you calling them old, you know? The giant gold ring. Glorious creature. Okay, look, I need to check. Okay, you can't. Oh, maybe. Can I climb the train? Give me the key. Oh no, the drawbridge. Right next to the convenient station. Since you are the famous Mario. Maybe. Well, as much as I wouldn't mind continuing, I am in fact just going to stop it here. I mean, because you know, I was expecting to have to wait like a long time trying to get this Mega Rush. But getting Super Pure, Hammer Throw, and Mega Rush just all kind of one right after another, just crazy to me. Anyways, so anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.